Hello all and welcome to the RaceOnOz PC League Round 3 from Silverstone. We have got a very, very exciting night in store with some very interesting weather predicted for this Silverstone race. It's a bit overcast. There's a 30% chance of rain in one of the sessions, so we're just ticking over to qualifying. So we have a 15-minute qualifying followed by a 60-minute race. Slightly different strategy-wise for this race compared to round 2 at Nürburgring. We have a 60-minute race, mandatory tyre stop. There is no pit window, no stint limit, and there is no requirement to take fuel in this race with the 30% chance of rain. As the cars set out for qualifying. We will jump on board with Lucas Dowd. Undefeated so far in this season. He's had a very, very dominant win last week. So we're on board with Frosty at the moment. So just cycle through the nice BMW. Pretty strong performance so far this year, or this season, sorry. As now we go to Lucas. So he's just slowing down, get a gap. We'll go on board with him for this lap, for his first flying lap. Form has him as the one to beat as he sets off. Apologies, folks, for the technical difficulties there. We'll get back to his lap. So he's out in his second lap. So this will be the one to watch. Oh, big slide and hang straight. It's coming into Vale and it's a good exit out of club and it's a good run down the back straight. We'll just see how much speed he can carry into Abbey. It's a good indication of how he's going on this lap. Oh, that's quick through there. He's held onto it nicely. The village. Just see where this lap gets him. Straight to the top with a 57.6. That is a great lap. Great lap by Lucas Dowd. Shows us his form as he sets off again. Just have a look back through the field. So here's Matt Frost in the BMW. He's in some good form, so see how he continues on with this now. Michael East, brand new to RaceOnOz. I'm pretty sure this is his first race. So welcome, Michael, and good luck tonight. We've got S9, a nice looking Bentley. Its indicators on. With his Wally, Peter Wall, very, very nice looking Aston. Followed by a Rice, Adrian Rice, his black and red Ferrari. Angry old man, so nice time by him, 58.6. It's got him comfortably in the top 10. Just see how he continues that on. 6 minutes left. So the top 17 covered by 2 seconds, as that's no longer the case with Dowd going quicker again, 57.3. And here's Mail in the Honda. Cessna in the red Lamborghini. Morningstar Mike in his BMW. Paul Freeland in the Lexus. So 29 for tonight. Dominiak in the Lamborghini. Here's Art. Very nice looking livery on this Porsche. A few guys, last couple of runs here. So Medved in the Merc, coming through turn 1. He's missed the apex. Just see how he goes through Maggots and Beckett's. coming out of Chapel on a hanger straight. It'd be good to get a good run out of here. So he's down on his lap at the moment. Just see his runner. He's good speed through there. It's not much in it for Medved in this lap. So he's dropped a couple of tenths. We'll have a look at his run through Brooklands. It's made half a tenth. Just see how his exit out of Luffield. So he's lost a tenth. And he'll go around again. Here we have Miniman in the Ferrari. So and here's Reed. So he's second off the pace. But just so similarly to last round, Dowd has got a huge gap on the rest of the field in his Bentley. With the next 22 drivers covered by 2 seconds. This is really tight. Let's Paul Russell through. So a really good performance from Paul last round, but he's back in 15th here. He'll be wanting to get a good run in for these last couple of laps. I suspect there'll be one more after this lap. Just continue on through the field here. Here's Mitchell Weston. I like the thanks for the message in your team name there, Westy. Thank you there, mate. Good luck tonight, buddy. Hope you go well. Not playing favourites. Here's Fluke. So Robert Fluke in the Aston Martin. Very nice looking Aston, that's for sure. So Medved has gone up to second, P2. So he's the only other car that's in the 57s. So we go back through the field again. Here's Andy Gallagher in the Audi. So looking forward to seeing how he goes tonight. There's Wally again and Stimson. So he's in the top 10 in the Audi. So he's a 58.5 his lap. That's pretty tight bunch through here. So we've got a second covering the top 14, or this apart from Dowd, the next 14 are covered by a second as they're going through their last couple laps. So Stimson improves. It goes to P6. So we just go through and see these last couple of cars. We just try and capture as they're coming back through. So there's Morningstar. Medved, I think he's on a lap. So the last car coming around, I think on the lap will be, I think it'll be Wally, car 17, the Aston. So we'll just follow Paul here, see how he goes on this lap. So Medved, he went quicker again, so he was able to go. He's only 0.6 off Dowd. And there's Paul Russell, he doesn't improve. Jay Reid goes to P3, so it's a good time by him. As we've got Nando in the Bentley. Can he improve on his lap? I think the last car to watch here, I think, will be Vanderlei in the Porsche as Nando crosses the line. Does he go better? Yes, he does. P4. Great lap to finish off quali. So that was as that is qualifying done. So and Lucas Dowd has gone quicker again with a 56.8 to finish off qualifying. That is a great performance. Art Vanderlei went to P3, so he improved, followed by Reid and Nando. So it's really, really tight through through the top 10, apart from Lucas Dowd, a second quicker than the field. Beautiful performance in the Bentley. So that was very, very well done. So we have a look at the times. So Dowd, Medved, Vanderlei, Reid, Nando, Robert Fluke, Frost, Stimpson, Sasana, Russell, Angry Old Man, Wall, Rice, East, Weston. That's the top 15. Miniman, Neil, Fake Knee, Ursine Satin, Mail, Gallagher, Hildebrandt, Dominiak, Masterson, Abel Archer, both Penfolds. So they've coming back in and out of the service, sorry. Coco and Morningstar Mike rounding out the grid. As we will be going on board with Lucas for the start of this race. We'll just have a brief break before qualifying. Welcome back as we are just about to set off on the formation lap.
10 seconds.
As this was a very interesting quality session just done there. Lucas Dowd takes pole by a second from the rest of the field. From there, it is very, very tight. This is going to be a very exciting race. As we take off here, as we will just go through the grid, we have Lucas Dowd, followed by Medved in the Merc, Vanderlei, Reed, Nando, Fluke, Frost, Stimpson, Susanna in the Lambo. Paul Russell rounds out the top 10. Angry Old Man just missed out. Peter Wall, A. Rice, East, Weston, that's the top 15. Vinnie Man, Neil Fake Knee, Ursine Saturn, Mail, Annie Gallagher, Hildebrandt, Dominiak, Masterson, Abel Archer, Penfold, Freeland, the second Penfold, Coco, and Morningstar rounds out the back of the grid in the BMW. So apart from the quality session from Dowd with the gap that he had, it's all really, really tight through the next 20 cars. The chance of a bit of weather as well. Let's look at the long, long line of traffic. So the real pinch point will be turn 1 here, depending on how good a run these guys get from the start. So Cops through Maggots and Beckett's, this will be the hot spots on lap 1. And the field tends to spread out slightly and they work out their positions towards the end of Hanger Straight. Then through Stone Vale, but really once we come through to Vale, it's where all the action will be on lap 1. The hard, heavy braking. Same thing with Village, so expecting a bit of action lap 1 as they form double file for the start. Can't put past the form of Dowd here, so putting early odds on Dowd to take this one out. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for a bit of weather in this one. This will really spice up the action. As we get ready for the start. Waiting on the green. And we are off. Green light. It's been a pretty good start as Dowd gets the inside line to turn 1. As the cars filter through. So far, it's a pretty good start. So all the cars filter through here. And we have got an incident at the back. Who's that? We've got Gallagher. And we've got Ursine Satin and Hildebrandt. We're all involved in that one. As we go back to someone else off there. There's a huge accident in the background there. Let's try and catch up with who that was. There's cars off everywhere here. Oh, huge number of cars. This angry old man was involved in that one as well. So there's been a bit of damage in all of this one. I think that's taken off out about 10 cars. Thing I haven't done yet is have a look at the replay of that one. As we just try and see how we work this. We will make our way through to... Oh, so there's a huge number of cars. There's all going on at the back here. So that's West. I think that was Western. So there's already cars being turned around coming out of turn one. So how much more action was there? So there was... Oh, he's been turned... So there was... And he's been moved back into the traffic. There's cars going everywhere. So there's about 10 cars, huge damage on quite a few. That was huge dramas early on. Oh. So we'll go back to live action here. Some cars are already pitting, get rid of their damage from that incident. As we make our way back to the front of the field. So there's plenty of action on lap one. Cars gone everywhere as the field is tending to spread out now. So we've got Dowd, Medved, Vanderlei, Reed and Nando taking out the top five. So I've got to catch my breath after that start. So it's no change so far in the top five. So well, apart from Stimpson has lost a couple of spots here. Sasana's moved up one, so's Paul Russell. So the big losers out of this are Wall, Angry Old Man, Neil Fake Knees moved up about 4 positions in all of this. Same with Western, as Neil Fake Knees had a bit of a moment there, I believe. As we move back through the field here. Oh, a bit of action here. Who's this? That's Frost, Sasana and Fluke. Got Stimpson involved with this as well. The same with Paul Russell. Oh, it's contacted there again between Sasana and Stimpson. It's all very, very tight on the way into turn one. And he's been turned around. That's Frost around. Oh, and he's just rolled back into him. There's plenty of action early in this race. Wowee. This Morningstar Mike, starting from the back of the field, has made up 10 positions in his first couple of laps. This group's still quite tight, so Russell moves up to 8. Stimpson's moved up to 6, so he's made his way through that. There'd be some big damage amongst some of those cars coming through the rear there. In the meantime, so we'll go back to the front of the field because it's got a bit tight up here. Medved and Vanderlei have caught up to the back of Dowd. So has Dowd had a moment here somewhere? So it's all pretty tight at the front of the field. As Vanderlei moves out. It's the battle for the lead is tightening up. So make the run down to turn 1. It's only 3 laps in. It's 3 laps in and there's been so much action already. This gap continued to go down, so there's only a couple of tenths in it. This gap keeps tightening up. Medved's has a very slight gain on that sector. So there's not much covering the top 5 here. Only a couple of seconds. We'll just have a look at the live splits here. 0.3 to Medved. And that's Penfold not far ahead of these guys. There's lap traffic. So we'll just go on board. As he's trying to hunt down Dowd. It's not much in it between these guys. We'll see what lap times these guys are doing on this lap in the top left. 58.9, 59 flat, 58.9. So there's not much in it. With the quickest on that lap was Dowd by half a second ahead of these guys. So it's really good pace by Nando. See blue flags being waved for Penfold. Believe that is the younger Penfold as Medved just runs a little bit wide. As we've got a car that's gone round. So we'll just try and see who that was. Car 9, that's Neil Fakney. He's back going again now. He's gone round at turn 1. As we've got Weston on Rice. Both these guys have made good gains. There's a really, really tight pack back behind these guys. So we'll just make our way back to the front. So there's a bit of a battle going on here. Sana and East. So East is his first race. So welcome aboard. Now we've got Stimson. Stimson's looking for a go at Stimson at Village. Next chance will be into Brooklyn. So if he gets a good run out of here. It's not quite close enough. Will Russell be close enough to have a crack at turn 1? I don't think he will be. It's half a sec, 6 tenths quicker than Stimson on that lap. That's where he's made up the gap. Oh, he's just run a little bit wide through turn 1. He's made a big gain on Stimson, bit of a slide. See what run he gets through here. Down Hanger Straight, gets in the toe. He's just lost a little bit on the exit. Oh, good blocking by Stimson. It's Paulie had a good run. Oh, he's taking a bit too much grass there. He's grabbed a bit of the curb. Stimson's hanging on here. So Angry Old Fella has got 2.5 minutes of damage from that incident from lap 1. And he's had to go back in the pits as well. Fortunate for Angry Old Man. It's a nice battle going on between these two. But we'll go back to the front of the field as Reed and Vanderlei have both lost positions to Nando here. So there's either been a pass there or some dramas going on between these two. As Fluke is in the pits, there's been some guys with them huge amounts of damage. So Nando's made his way through. He's made 2 positions up and he's into P3. As this battle at the front seems to have settled down slightly now. As we've got another yellow flag, that's car 56 is off at turn 1. He's back going again, and that's Reed who's gone round. So Reed's had a moment on the entry onto Hanger Straight. And he's lost another position. He's down to P5, and he's got Russell and Stimson in their own battle. Stimson's looking racy here as well. He's going to want to try and make a move. So with Paulie's just giving Stimson a bit of a nudge on the way through. Is Stimson, he's going to pull the nose out, he's going to have it go. No, he's not quite far enough up. He's pulled out of that one. Oh, he's almost in contact, it's very, very close. So Reed has just been able to slightly gap these two. It's this battle at the front of the field. Medved. It's just waiting for the timer to fix itself. And there we go. We've got, so it's slightly, as we've got Russell making a move on Stimson here. It's his opportunity. Oh, and he does get it done. Well done. Great move there by Russell. And just in behind. Oh, as Paulie runs wide. And that's East has caught up to these two. So in his first drive, RaceOnOz, he's in the top 10. Really well done. So Stimson's looking racy. So is East. So he's managed to catch up to these guys in their battle, and he's going to make Oh, what a pass. He had a crack at it and he's got the job done. Really, really good move there by East. As Paulie's managed to gap and so has Reedy. These guys have been able to get away. So we just stick with this battle at the front. See how Medved goes on this lap. So we've got another yellow flag there. The gap is normalising between these two. It's not much in it at all, as Western is the first cars to have pitted. Just wondering if he'd picked up damage in all of this. We're only not even 20 minutes into this race. So just go back through some of these. So some of these guys were in some of these incidents early on and may have sustained damage in all of this. I do believe we've lost a couple of cars. So it's pretty tight here between, as Neil Fakeney, as he's going to try and make this move. Doesn't quite get it done. As Reedy comes in for a pit stop. As Coco runs wide, he's giving Fakeney a good crack into. He's going to continue to run wide. As Fakeney gets the job done. A. Rice and Freeland. So I think these guys were tied up in some dramas. Oh, that is... As A. Rice has lost it through Beckett's. He's back going again. As we've got the older Penfold. Mail. Sassana. Stimson. And East. So it's nice. This battle continues between these two as the battle at the front had tightened up. It's a bit of lucky banding between these guys. This battle continues, so it's out to half a second. It's gone back down, so that's what I mean by lucky banding. It's a couple of tenths in it most laps. So Medved is keeping Dowd honest in this one. This is good to see. We wanted to see someone put some pressure on him. So there is a tyre stop needed. And I know from personal experience that the Merck is a very, very thirsty beast. That is for sure. So, see within the next 9 minutes if he's going to go with a pit stop here, as he's just running a bit wide. Oh, Dowd, he's had a moment. Medved's been able to catch up to him. There's more pit stops are occurring now. Mail and Coco in the pits. So from the start of the race, there's been no change in positions between these two as it gets tighter. Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, it's a bit of aero wash there for Medved, but he's definitely putting the pressure on. And Nando's not too far behind these two either. It gets closer and closer, this battle. So Nando's made up a couple of positions to be in fourth. Oh, sorry, to be in third. He's made up 2 positions. Vanderlei's lost 1. With Reedy pitting so far, so he's gone back down. So he's the first car in the order to have pitted. And we've got Russell, who has managed to make up 5 positions, started in 10th. East in his first race, started 14th and he's up to 6th. And then we've got Stimpson, who started in 8th, he's only made 1 position. He's topsy-turvy for him. He's made up a couple of positions and then he's lost them to Russell and East. Susanna's made up one position. As this battle continues, Dowd and Medved. Says Dowd has pitted. So Medved's off on his own here. So we'll just have a look back through the field here. It's Jay Reid. Is coming up onto the back of Morningstar. So it's the drama with pitting a bit earlier is that you may get stuck in traffic. So see what lap times he's doing, 58.8 is his quickest. And he's going to get the job done on Morningstar Mike pretty quickly here. It's Morningstar avoids, so we've got Abel Archer sporting some damage. And you can see the scratches on the Ferrari here of Mini Man. So he was in some dramas early on. And there's Wally. Started P12, so he's lost 6 positions. Dominiak started in 20 seconds, he's made up 5 positions. So with a few cars pitting in all of this, so Dowd has come out of the pits in 11th place. So Hildebrandt is making a move on Penfold. Will he get the job done? Intervale, no. It's well defended by by... Pretty sure that is that Penfold? Sorry, it's Ursine on Hildebrand, so it's well defended by Hildebrand. Oh, he's picked up a lot of grass there. It's Ursine makes a good move into Village. It hasn't quite got the job done. Hildebrand comes back in. As this battle continues, this will continue all the way through to Brooklands. Oh, well done. Hildebrand had the inside. And he stays in front. Ursine will have another crack at him. So this is probably the best passing opportunity. Can Ursine get up the inside of him? Oh, he's just run wide actually. He's grabbed a bit of the curb or grass on the outside. He's lost a lot of time. Oh, it's someone off in front of these guys. Oh, they're having a big moment, whoever that is. They've just come back on now. And that was Abel Archer. He's had a big moment. Just completed his pit stop. Can Ursine get the job done? No, he can't. So this is P12 and P13. It's not much in it between these two. We'll move back up the field as Stimpson has made his way back around east. As we've got Dominiak and Wall who are... So now the pit stops start flowing. 29 minutes gone in the race. As we start to spread out now, the race has finally settled down. There's a So it'll be interesting to see how many of these guys have had damage and had to spend time getting their cars fixed. So we just make our way through the field. So Frost. So here we've got Medved. And he's into the pits now. So it'll be interesting to see where... And so is Nando. So... And Vandelay, so they're all coming in now. I suspect they're half race distance for fuel. Take tyres, half a tank, and off you go again. Or half race fuel, and off you go again. So that puts Paulie into the lead, followed by Stimpson. East less than a second behind. So these two, battle continues. As Paulie's just been able to pull away from these guys. Susana in 7th. Followed by Dominiac. And then we've got Penfold in 8th place so far. So good run. Still yet to pit. But as we go back through, it'll be interesting to see where... So Medved still in the pits. And Nando's made it out in front of him. So now Medved comes out. So Nando's made up 2 positions in this. Vanderlei's made up a position as well. As in the distance, someone has gone round. There was a white car that had gone round. So here's Dowd. So we're just waiting for the cars to... Oh, that was the younger Penfold who's gone round. Look, by the looks, big damage on the front of the car. So Nando has made up a couple of positions here. So he's effectively 2nd. So very, very nice pit stop by Nando. Very well done. As Vanderlei has made up a position in the that pit stop cycle as well. So both these guys, Nando and Vanderlei, both made positions on Medved. So something's happened in his pit stop. Was he fixing damage or did he miss the pit box? Because if they've got to take tyres, they should all have the same effective pit stop time. And then Jay Reid dropped off a bit from these guys. And then we've got Mail, he's in 13th, still waiting on 6 cars. 7 cars, who are 4 of them are in the pits at the moment. Morningstar Mike up to 14th, still yet to pit. So someone's gone, it looks as though Freeland's gone round on the exit of Abbey. So Weston's up to 15th, so we'll just go to the front of the field, see where these guys come out. Just waiting for the cars. Once the cars come through at the end of this first sector. So Paul Russell has come out ahead of Jay Reid. So Reid has lost a few positions. Just waiting for these last 4 to get their pit stop done. So that's Stimpson, Susana, Rice and Wall yet to pit. So it's hard to know where these guys are position-wise. So East has made up a few positions. So Reid's lost out. Medved, slow pit stop. He's lost out as well. Vanderlei, there's a very nice looking Porsche livery. And Nando has made up a good number of positions out of that pit stop cycle. Wall yet to pit. Dowd just continues on doing what Dowd does, and he's got a healthy gap over Nando. Susana in the pits, Rice. We've got the younger Penfold getting that damage fixed. Miniman in the Ferrari. It's come pretty hard through Maggots and Beckett's. It's Dominiac in the Lamborghini. Here we've got Stimson. So yet to pit. It's just ticked over. 25 minutes left. 36-second gap to Dowd. So Frost lost out at the start. He's involved in an incident. It's been pushed him all the way back. Had a really good performance at Nürburgring. Erstein Saturn just ahead of him as... Who is that? That is Hildebrand. And he's off in the stands. I think he might be done for the night. So we're up to Erstein. Coco just in front of him. Gallagher is just ahead of these guys. Freeland just got going again after his moment. Neil fake knee. As we've got the older Penfold in a battle with Mitchell Weston and Masterson. Aston, Ferrari and McLaren. There's good performance by Penfold here. So Penfold started in 25th and he's made his way up to 13th. Must have avoided a lot of the dramas. It is hard to keep track of who was involved in those incidents on the first couple of laps. As Wall is in the pits at the moment, so Penfold's being chased down by Weston. So we've got another car off. So it's an interesting battle between these guys. So we go on board with Masterson as we watch this battle continue. So it's a really good run through Mackett's and Beckett's by Weston. This is going to have a crack at Penfold. Can he have a crack at Vale? Oh, he's thought about it. Can he pull it up? Just. This has opened the door for Masterson. Slightly. Oh. It's a good battle between these guys. Weston's not quite close enough to Penfold to have a crack at Village. Nice run by Masterson. Can he get a good run out of here and have a crack at Brooklands? I don't think he's close enough. It's well done by Weston. Penfold's doing well against these guys. He's not driving too defensive. He's driving the racing line. Bit of a slide there by Weston. He's slightly compromised. He's got some good pace though. Oh, it's a good exit by Masterson. Will he have a crack? Can you get close enough through Maggots and Beckett's? Oh, he's compromised on entry. Weston gets a good run through here. And he's... It's a good run by Weston. See if he's close enough. It's a bit deceiving, these views. It did look like he was close up when looking from Masterson. There's the other battle to watch here. Let's apologise for going in the wrong direction. Reed, East and Susana. I think Susana's lost out of position to East through that battle then. As East is caught at the back of Reed. As we go to the front of the field. It's tightening up slightly. As we've got car 16 has had an off. So we'll see if he gets any tighter at the top of the field. Medved lost out in the pit stop sequence. Nando in second, Vanderlei in third. Dowd first by 10 seconds. So just see, wait for the lap time to show up. So it was a 58.9 to Nando on that lap. 58.3 to Dowd, so the gap increases slightly. 58.6 to Vanderlei, so he's 0.3 quicker on that lap. 58.8 to Medved, as we've got Weston with a drive-through penalty. That'll be for track limits. So Weston started 15th. He was involved in a few dramas early on, and he's serving that drive-through immediately. So with just over 15 minutes left, this battle, we'll keep an eye on this battle at the front to see if it tightens up. As the battle between Susana has got round East. So Jay Reid is just ahead of these guys. So it was 2:02 that last lap for him, 2:01.3 for Susana, and a 59.8 for East. So East has got pace on these guys. But this is probably the lap to see. So 2:04 to Reed, 59.8, 2:09. So the pace is fluctuating amongst these guys. So Stimpson is 4 seconds behind these guys, 59.3 on that last lap. So it could get quite tight between these guys. Top 10 is rounded out by Mail with Rice behind him. So he's more than a second a lap quicker. With Penfold and Masterson 12th and 13th. So that battle continues. As it's getting very tight. Masterson gets up the inside. Will he be able to hold on to it? Oh, he just grabs a bit of grass. As Penfold still in this. And Masterson has got the job done. So well done, Masterson. It's a good move. So we move back up through. As Vanderlei has made up a couple of tenths on Nando. So this battle isn't over. So 58.7 or 58.6. So there's only a tenth in it that last lap. So Vandelay's lost a bit of ground and Medved has closed this gap up. As we go... Oh, that's Morningstar as... This is getting very tight between these guys here now. Sana and Reed. It's getting very close. Will he have a crack at him at Village? It's not quite close enough to get him under brakes. Oh, he runs very, very deep. Oh, he's trying to show the nose, get it up there. Oh, he might have it on exit. Oh, has he cut the corner as Reed runs wide? Still on between these two. Reed runs very deep under brakes. Can he hold it? He's got the inside. He's may get a better run onto the straight. He's a bit of oversteer and Sasana's got it done. A good battle between these guys. Oh, Sasana runs wide at turn 1. We've already had one drive-through penalty tonight. That's Reed now. It's coming under pressure from East. And Stimpson. Stimpson's going to have a crack at East. Oh, waiting for the camera to change to see how the outcome is. East is still there. So this battle continues on amongst these guys. So Reed, East and Stimpson now. As Sasana's checked out, he's built a gap. On that note, we'll go to the front of the field as Nando and Vandelay are battling very, very tightly here. Vandelay's made up this gap. It's only a couple of tenths in it. Just over 10 minutes left. So 59.6 that lap. Oh, Vandelay a little bit wise, missed the apex it. Maggots, he's given Medved a bit of a sniff here. So these guys battling has slowed them down, brought Medved into the race. Oh, he's gone round. Vandelay. There's the Porsche for you. Got a bit loose. And just trying to correct. It's overcorrected and has snapped on him. Very unfortunate for Vandelay. It's great performance by him. And it's now clear for Medved to have a crack at Nando. So Vandelay's got a decent gap over Russell. There shouldn't be an issue there. As this battle between Reed and East continues. Stimpson not far behind as East has a go into Village. Reed will hang him out wide. This could give Stimpson a He's going to give Stimson a big sniff. He's going to... Can he get the toe? How's the Audi under brakes? Oh, East. Is he going to hold on to it? Huge bit of understeer. Oh, I think Stimson grabbed a bit of the grass and exit then. This East is hounding Reed here. He gets a good run out of here. His next crack will be at Stowe. It's Reed blocks. Reed blocks to the inside. This could all give Stimson a bit of a sniff as well, as there's another yellow flag. Oh, it's tightened up even further. This is a great battle going on between these guys. Stimson just grabbed a bit of curb. It's dropped off a little, just slightly. Reed's just a bit wide. Just giving East a bit of a sniff into Village. Oh, how close can you get? This is giving Stimson's up the inside. It's Stimson, he's been tagged. East has tagged him. Very slow spin for Stimson, but he's lost. He's lost out to East. And Reed has a slight gap. Over East, but East is coming hard. We'll just have a quick look at the front of the field. So Vanderlei had lost 11 seconds to Medved. So this battle between these two continues. It's not much in it. Very, very similar lap times last time round. So this battle tightens up. Going forward with Medved. Chasing down Nando. It's really, really good race from these two. Medved did lose out in the pit stop. But Nando has done very, very well on the Bentley. Started fifth, he's up to second. As Medved has a bit of a run. Nando blocks. Oh, they both run wide. Watch the track limits on this one. The run through Maggots and Beckett's. And the run down to Stowe. We've got another car. 123, that's Gallagher. Just before Village, so that was coming out of Abbey. Did see there was a battle going on back there between Worley and Gallagher. Oh, Nano grabbed a bit of the grass. On the way to Abbey. So you see how the exit through here will be telling. Both cars have done that quite nicely. Oh, it was Nano with a slightly better exit. So we just go back through here. Yeah, this battle continues between these guys, between Reed and East. We'll just go back to this. The battle for second place continues between Nando and Medved. I suspect there'll be 2 laps left. Oh, Nando's missed the apex. This is going to give a run to Medved. Oh, he's backed out of it. Good move. You're not going to be able to go too wide through here. It's better to pull him behind. It's your exit out of here that'll be the telling point. So you can run down, hang a straight, and have a crack into Stone. He's not quite close enough. So, oh, he's very deep. Thought he might have run at the back of him, outbraked himself, but no, he's continued on. This is really good to watch. Where's he going to get the job done? So, good exit out of Abbey. Carry the speed through. As Nando's a little bit wide. Is he compromising the exit? No. So he's fine into Village. Oh, he's missed the apex. So this is the biggest chance that Medved's have. He's in the tow. How's he go for pace against the Merc against the Bentley? Nando blocks. Goes deep.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
So there we go. Last lap. One time round to get this job done. This is for second place. Great performances by both of these guys. So they want to finish it off on a high note. As Nando's dismissed the apex again. It looked as though Medved had to hold up slightly. Can he get a good run through Maggots Beckett? It's always the exit onto Hanger Straight, the run up to Stowe. This is better than last time, so he's in the tow here. Nano grabbed a bit of grass on the exit. Under brakes into Stowe. Is he going to have a crack? He's not quite close enough. This is his best shot. This is the closest we've seen Medved for a little while. Especially through here. So up to Vale. So Nando's making this Bentley very, very wide. This is good to see. The exit out of club. See Medved through Abbey as Nando just slightly missed the apex again. As Medved is going, I thought he was going to try, he's probably not close enough. Again, it'll be into Brooklands, so it's the run out of here for Medved. Oh, slight bit of oversteer, I think he might have missed his chance. Nando blocks. Medved's probably not close enough. He's going to see up the inside. He gets it stopped. Great bit of racing between these two. go through Woodcote on the front straight. Well done to Dowd. Again, dominant performance. Didn't see you for the second half of the race. Apologies. Could not move away from this battle between Nando and Medved. Very well done, boys. As we've got Vanderlei, he had his moment at Stowe. The overcorrection in the Porsche. Paul Russell rounds out the top 5. Sassana in 5th. So we just try and make our way through the rest of the field here. So Reed did in fact lose a couple of positions. So he ends in 9th. So East and Stimson got past Reed. And then so apologies, try and make our way through. So Mail has just finished. So we've got Penfold in 11th, so good performance from him. Neil Fakeney in 12th. Masterson 13th. Frost in 14th, so good recovery by Frost. Wall. Freeland's just coming across the line now. Then we've got Ursine, Satin and Gallagher who are in a battle themselves as Ursine gets that one done. So we didn't see any rain in that one, which these guys will be quite happy about, no doubt. And we have a look at the final order. So comprehensive win by Dowd. Nando in 2nd, Medved in 3rd. Great battle between these guys all the way to the end. Vanderlei in 4th, Russell 5th, Sassana in 6th. So great performance by Sassana in that to get up to 6th after starting 9th. East, his first race, started 14th, made his way to 7th. Stimson started 8th, finished 8th. We've got Reed in 9th, so it started 4th and finished in 9th. He'll be disappointed about that, I would think. A. Rice started in 13th, he's finished in 10th. Then we've got Mail, so these couple of guys, next guys, so Penfold. So bear with me, I'll just try to work out how many positions Penfold actually made up in this one then. So
Green light, go, go, go.
Penfold started in 25th and made his way up to 13th. So really well done. And that was a great performance. I've just lost that. Apologies for that, so I can't go through the rest of the order, but it was very well done tonight. And as we finish up, well done to Lucas Dowd. Another win, 3 wins on the trot. We look forward to round 4. I'll see you next Monday night. Thank you all.